I am on a journey of, I guess I should say, redefining myself, but in Christ. A lot of things have happened, a lot of things have come out that has really sent my head spinning, really taken my breath away, really knocked me off my feet to the point where I realized for sure that this is something that I can't even pretend to handle or pretend to think that I can handle it. I have no choice but to seek God. So, in this reading plan, they always pop up on my phone because I have the Bible app. But this particular one is called Soul Detox. And I've read many and I've saved them, haven't started them because I didn't want to commit to it and just not finish it, not see it through. But this one really stuck out to me and I was like, it was worth doing. Because I think the thing that really got me was toxic thoughts. And I'm the type of person who, when, something happens or something is said or what have you, or the situation is past and that, and in my mind I think of the same situation, but if I had known or whatever, how I would have done differently or how I would have. So it's always a hypothetical situation for past. And it's such an issue for me that I seem to obsess over these things that I have no control over. I'm pretty sure, that's not unusual for others, but for me, I just get so tired of it. As a matter of fact, I am tired of it. I want something totally different. I don't want to continue to have the same thoughts over and over again where it sends me on an emotional roller coaster where, I'm good, and then, there's that thought, and then it just snowballs out of control, and so then I'm angry, I'm upset, I'm sad, whatever the case may be, and, then I'm stuck. I don't know how to get out of it, and I really want to. And I felt like when I read the description for this, when I read the sample for this particular reading plan, I thought, this was definitely something that I could benefit from. It's not a 3-day plan or a 10-day plan. It is, I think it's about a month-long plan. What better way than to, start off my day or, meditate in the middle of the day, all day, each scripture, each question that's asked. So the purpose of this video, and I'm a few days into it now, the purpose of this video is to look at, today's question was, why do we tend to speak more toxic words than life-giving words, even when we don't intend to? And I'm thinking about that question, and I say, you know what? I think it's of the mindset that we are preparing for the worst and hoping for the best. So in our minds we say, if I'm prepared for the worst and but I get the opposite outcome, then it won't be. Then of course it's good. But of course, if I prepare for the worst and the worst does happen, then at least I won't be let down. I won't be disappointed or anything. But I think along with that line of thinking is like, if we automatically assume and prepare for the worst mentally, then we don't have the time, we don't have the space or the mental capacity to, you agree with me? We don't have the mental capacity to really rejoice when the good things do happen. We don't have the space to consider and to really work towards the best. Because things we can work towards. We can get the good out of it. You know, I think the saying goes, nothing bad ever comes out of good, but there's some good that can come out of bad. As hard as that may seem, as hard as that might be to even consider, I think that's very true, because when bad things happen, if you're really wanting that not to happen again, if you're really wanting to get something out of it, you will be sent into self-reflection mode, and you really think about yourself. You step out of that and you get to see it from different perspectives, I think. And that's a good thing, because no, that situation might have been bad, it might hurt, but on the other hand, you've learned, grown from it, you have gotten the necessary tools out of it so that you don't put yourself in that type of situation, or at least you'll be prepared should that seem to arise again. You know how to handle things better and differently. And we often handle things terribly. And so when we speak more toxic words to ourselves, we go ahead and do what others have done for us. I think we hear bad, words or negative comments, statements towards us so often that we internalize them, and that becomes our mindset. That becomes the thing that we say and we think. And so we automatically do it to ourselves. We self-deprecate automatically without the help of anyone else, because, we want to do it before anybody else can do that to us. I think, sometimes we might use it as motivation, but it ends up not being that good motivation. It doesn't really help us, so to speak, like we might think it does, because, outside people looking at us, they might see us as pessimistic, cynical, what have you, and that may not be who you really are, one, and two, that's not who you want people to see you as. It just ends up being that way. That is something that you can change, maybe not by yourself, but certainly with the help of God. So thinking about that question, that's what I come up with. We hear it so much that we internalize it, and we begin to do it ourselves so that we can beat everybody else out in doing that. Don't worry about it. I already, I know I can't do this. I know I won't be able to do that. I know I'll never. When actually, I'm going to try, and I will get this done. I am going to be this. I am going to do that. And if you don't believe me, watch me. So why does it seem that we speak toxic words more than life-giving words if we don't intend to? Environment, people, past. But I'm determined to speak more life-giving words to myself, over my family, over the individuals that are in my life, because that's important. I want to put out to the universe positive, good things, life-giving words, so that returns to me. Because remember, what we put out is what we get back. That is directly connected to you reap what you sow. So if you sow negative seeds, if you sow death, if you sow pessimism, if you sow cynicism, if you sow hatred, if you sow deceit, lying, if you sow envy, jealousy, if you sow evil, wickedness, if you sow any of those things, that's what you get back. And that I don't want. I want life. I want good. I want positive. I want optimism all around me. That's what I want. That's what I'm going to get. Love and peace.